Eerie foghorns wail through the night as a vintage car navigates the winding coastal road, its headlights piercing the thick fog. The silhouette of the Golden Gate Bridge looms, a ghostly sentinel partially veiled by the swirling mist. Tense 1960s jazz drifts from the car's radio, amplifying the atmosphere of mystery and unease. The vintage car continues its journey through the fog, its headlights cutting through the heavy mist. Posey descends from the aircraft, a modern figure amidst a retro tableau. Her trench coat makes a bold statement against the backdrop of 1960s fashion. With a determined gaze, she carries a blend of past and future. She arrives in the San Francisco Bay Area, ready to face challenges. Fog hangs heavy as Posey navigates the San Francisco streets, the eerie glow of streetlights reflecting off the slick pavement. Posey's tablet illuminates her face as she studies AI-generated comparisons between Somerton's Tamam Shud and Zodiac's ciphers, her brow furrowed in concentration. The AI overlay on her tablet flickers with data, casting a digital glow on the wet streets around her. The fog thickens, obscuring the city lights as Posey continues her search. Under the moon's stark gaze, a desolate overlook becomes the stage for a night of fateful silence. Inside the vehicle, David Faraday and Betty Lou Jensen are visible, unaware of the looming danger. A figure emerges from the shadows, its intentions as dark as the night itself. The stillness of the night shatters as gunshots erupt, violence breaking the calm. Glass shatters, metal screams, and screams are lost in the echoes of gunfire. The scene unfolds with brutal swiftness, leaving an indelible mark on the night. Within the police archives, Posey immerses herself in the silent world of forgotten crimes. The air thickens with the scent of decaying paper, each document whispering secrets of the past. Crime scene photos flash before her eyes, each image a stark reminder of unseen tragedies. Handwritten letters hint at desperate pleas and untold stories, their words etched with emotion. Computers hum a quiet symphony in the background, their pale glow illuminating the weight of history. With each piece of evidence, Posey edges closer to the truth, her determination unwavering in the face of obscurity. In the darkness of Vallejo, on a fateful 4th of July, a parked car becomes a silent stage for terror. The night explodes as headlights cut through the dark, violently invading the car's interior and startling Darlene Ferrin and Michael Mageau. Gunshots shatter the calm, turning glass into deadly shards as Darlene's scream pierces the night. Michael cries out, struck by gunfire, his pain echoing in the confined space. The scene spirals into chaos, the flashing lights and acrid scent of gunpowder painting a vivid portrait of horror. Beside the tranquil Lake Berryessa, Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard share a blissful picnic, their laughter echoing in the sunlit air. The serene scene is abruptly shattered as a hooded figure materializes from the nearby trees, casting a dark shadow over their joy. The air thickens with palpable dread as the figure's ominous presence transforms the idyllic setting into a landscape of stark terror. Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard turn, their expressions shifting from joy to terror as they confront the menacing figure looming over them. In the chilling San Francisco night of October 1969, Paul Stein navigates the dimly lit streets in his taxi. The cold night air and heavy fog set an eerie stage. In a sudden, violent act, a passenger raises a gun in the back seat. A single gunshot shatters the silence, its echo marking a point of no return. The newspaper office buzzes with frantic activity, reporters hunched over desks in a desperate race against time. Scattered papers and documents litter every surface, a testament to the chaos and intensity of the investigation. The air crackles with nervous energy as the Zodiac's latest letter becomes the center of intense scrutiny. Typewriters clatter a frantic rhythm, echoing the urgency and pressure felt by everyone in the room. Phones ring incessantly, piercing the air with demanding calls that add to the mounting tension. The room pulsates with a chaotic atmosphere, fueled by the relentless pursuit of truth and justice. At the Vallejo Overlook, Posey surveys the vast landscape, her eyes meticulously dissecting the silent stage of a past crime. A sleek drone hovers, its advanced sensors diligently seeking out lingering traces overlooked by the initial inquiry. Posey's gaze sharpens as she focuses on a specific point, her expression shifting with emerging insight. The AI drone methodically sweeps the area, its presence a silent promise to unearth what remains hidden. In the sterile environment of the forensics lab, technicians meticulously analyze ballistics evidence. The cold gleam of high-tech equipment fills the room as a 9mm casing undergoes careful comparison. Under intense scrutiny, a .22 casing is linked to the Stein case, deepening the mystery. The lab's polished surfaces reflect the harsh light, casting an eerie glow on the intricate work. On a San Francisco street slick with rain, long shadows stretch as Posey confronts a nervous witness. Posey's voice cuts through the night. "Sir, can you describe what you saw?" The witness stammers, his memory clouded by fear. I think so. It was dark, you know. Hard to see." Posey presses, urging him to recall any detail. "Anything you remember, no matter how small, could help." Under the harsh fluorescent lights of the police station, the phone rings, shattering the tense silence. Detective Washington answers, his weary face hardening as a chilling voice echoes. "Is this the police?" "I'm the Zodiac. You'll never catch me." Detective Washington's face contorts with rage, his voice a thunderous vow. "Damn you, we're coming for you, you hear me?" Detective Washington slams the phone down, his eyes burning with an unwavering determination to bring the Zodiac to justice. In the victim's silent home, an atmosphere, thick with grief, hangs heavily. Scattered family members sit in sorrow, their faces reflecting the weight of loss. Dust motes dance in the sunlight, a stark contrast to the enveloping darkness. The silence of the room amplifies the unspoken grief. Each ray of light seems to mock the shadows that cling to the corners. Posey surveys the scene, the weight of the tragedy palpable in the air. By the tranquil shores of Lake Berryessa, Posey stands in contemplative silence, her eyes drawn to the water's radiant shimmer. Nearby, a holographic screen blazes to life, an AI tirelessly deciphering fragments, its beeps and whirs echoing in the serene air. The AI cross-references excerpts from Ripper's cryptic letters with Zodiac's taunting words, the keys to a dark puzzle. The serene setting belies the intense, intellectual battle raging, as Posey seeks answers hidden within the shimmering surface of the lake. Inside the brightly lit FBI headquarters, a psychological profiler commands attention, poised before a team of attentive agents. Charts detailing the Zodiac case cover the walls, each piece of evidence a silent testament to the unsolved mystery. The profiler gestures emphatically, their voice resonating with an authority honed by years of experience. The profiler declares with conviction, "We're likely dealing with someone local, aged between 25 and 40. Their background probably includes some form of military or law enforcement training. This isn't random, it's calculated." In the heart of the library, Posey is engulfed by towering stacks of books, her world shrinking to the pages before her. She pores over conspiracy theories, her brow a landscape of furrows, a testament to the weight of unanswered questions. The scent of aged paper fills the air, each page whispering forgotten secrets into Posey's eager ears. A link between the Zodiac killer, CIA experiments, and the Manson cult Posey navigates the labyrinth of dark possibilities. Her eyes dart from one document to another, piecing together fragments of truth in a room filled with shadows. The library stands silent, save for the rustle of pages, each turn a step deeper into the abyss of hidden histories. In a cluttered room filled with unspoken tension, Arthur Lee Allen sits nervously on a floral sofa, surrounded by strange symbols. Two police detectives stand over Arthur, their stern expressions heightening the oppressive atmosphere. The police detective, a woman, watches Arthur with a piercing gaze, her presence adding to his unease. The room, filled with books and papers, becomes a stage for a silent interrogation, the air thick with suspicion. Inside Lawrence Kane's cluttered apartment, Sunlight barely penetrates the dusty windows. Film reels tower haphazardly, dominating the space. Lawrence Kane sits wearily across from two detectives, the dim light accentuating the tension. The detectives observe Lawrence, their expressions unreadable in the gloom. Projection equipment stands silent, a testament to Lawrence's past. The forensics lab gleams, a beacon of sterile precision under bright fluorescent lights. Scientists in sterile suits move with meticulous purpose, their focused actions hinting at the secrets they seek. One scientist hunches over a complex device, his brow furrowed in concentration as he analyzes mitochondrial DNA. The mitochondrial DNA, extracted from Stein's cab, holds a silent story, now under intense scrutiny. A subtle shake of the head, a frown, the scientist's reaction speaks volumes, hinting at a troubling revelation. The lab falls silent, the weight of unspoken implications hanging heavy in the air. Posey surveys San Francisco from Presidio Heights, the cityscape stretching out beneath her. Her mind races, probing for 2025 breakthroughs. The AI hints at a connection in Riverside. A new lead surfaces, drawing her focus toward the distant promise of Riverside. The city whispers secrets as Posey prepares to follow the AI's lead. Inside the bustling police station, detectives revisit Stein's DNA, hoping for a breakthrough. The advanced technology yields a partial profile, yet the crucial link remains elusive. Frustration mounts in the modern, efficient police station, where digital displays highlight the ongoing investigation. Despite the cutting-edge systems, the detectives continue to search for the missing piece. The courtroom is alive with a palpable tension, the air thick with hushed whispers and eager anticipation. Spectators crane their necks, eyes darting, each seeking a clearer view of the unfolding drama. Majot sits on the stand, visibly nervous as he prepares to recount his story. Sunlight pours through the tall windows, illuminating the silent dance of dust motes in the air, a stark contrast to the heavy atmosphere. Under the radiant San Francisco sun, Posey navigates the bustling streets, her focused gaze fixed on the road ahead. The wind dances through Posey's hair as she drives, her AI companion silently piecing together a chilling puzzle. The AI suggests he hid in plain sight, lost amongst the masses. The AI's analysis links the Zodiac killer's patterns to the population density of Whitechapel. Amidst the vibrant cityscape, a haunting realization dawns. The killer vanished into the anonymity of the crowd. In the hushed archives, Posey carefully places her case file, a silent guardian of forgotten stories. Endless rows of boxes fade into the shadows, echoing the weight of the Bay Area's hidden past. Her gaze fixates on the case number, a portal to the faceless enigma she has relentlessly pursued. The anonymity of evil, the elusive nature of truth burdens she bears in her solitary quest. The weight of the unsolved case presses down on Posey. The archive stands as a silent witness to Posey's ongoing battle against the shadows of the past. Against the backdrop of the iconic Golden Gate Bridge, Posey walks along the vibrant San Francisco waterfront, her figure silhouetted against the horizon. The majestic Golden Gate Bridge looms in the distance, a silent sentinel watching over Posey's contemplative journey. Posey pauses, her gaze drawn across the shimmering water, lost in the labyrinth of her thoughts. The weight of the unsolved case presses heavily on Posey's mind, casting a shadow over her spirited facade. Her voice echoes softly, tinged with resignation. Maybe we'll never know who he was. Amidst the coffee shop's lively chaos, Posey sits surrounded by a sea of scattered notes and photographs, her focus unwavering. She lifts a steaming mug, its warmth a momentary comfort against the chill of her task. She savors a slow sip, her eyes closing as she seeks a moment of clarity amidst the cafe's vibrant ambiance. The aroma of coffee fills the air as she pauses, seeking respite from the demanding task. Briefly shutting out the bustling world, she gathers her thoughts, preparing to dive back into the intricate puzzle before her. Under the solemn gaze of the sun, Posey moves through the cemetery, each step heavy with respect. Shadows stretch like sorrow across the manicured lawns as Posey continues her mournful journey. At each grave, she pauses, her fingers tracing the names of those lost, each touch a silent farewell. Her face, a canvas of deep sadness, reflects on the tragedies that claim the lives of so many. The cold stone offers no comfort, only a stark reminder of what has been lost. In the quiet stillness, Posey stands as a solitary figure amidst the endless rows, a monument to enduring grief. Posey steps into the Grand Museum, where sunlight paints the air with dancing dust. Drawn to the chilling exhibit of the Zodiac killer, curiosity and apprehension cloud her face. She pauses before the display cases, the cryptic letters and haunting sketches drawing her into the unsolved mystery. Lost in the timeline of events, she reads of victims and a community scarred by fear. Posey arrives at the Golden Gate Bridge, a solitary figure against the vast expanse. She pauses, the weight of the case palpable in her stance. The bay stretches out before her, mirroring the depth of her reflections. A sense of closure washes over Posey as she gazes at the water. She acknowledges the end of a chapter, her silhouette outlined by the sun. Posey stands resolute, knowing she has done all she could to solve the mystery. The police station buzzes with tireless energy as detectives relentlessly pursue justice into the late hours. The weight of unsolved mysteries hangs heavy in the air, fueling their unwavering determination. Amidst scattered files and overflowing ashtrays, a glimmer of hope flickers in the weary eyes of the investigators. Each clue meticulously examined, each lead tenaciously pursued, the detectives inch closer to unraveling the truth. The room hums with quiet intensity, a silent promise to bring closure to the victims and their families. In the heart of the night, justice seeks its dawn as the dedicated officers stand firm against the shadows. A lone figure emerges from the fog-laden streets of San Francisco, their presence shrouded in an unsettling mystery. The heavy fog blurs their features, obscuring any hint of identity in the dim light. Silence descends as the fog blankets the city, amplifying the ominous atmosphere. The figure disappears back into the shadows, leaving only the eerie silence and the lingering fog. In the solitude of his home, Arthur Lee Allen is surrounded by a labyrinth of ciphers and coded messages. His eyes shine with an eerie light as he picks up one of the coded messages, ready to decode it. Arthur Lee Allen begins to decipher the message, his brow furrowed in concentration. A slow, enigmatic smile begins to creep across Arthur Lee Allen's face. The smile spreads wider, revealing a sense of dark satisfaction. In his dimly lit apartment, Lawrence Kane sits, a solitary figure bathed in the ghostly glow of old movies. Cigarette smoke swirls around him, an ethereal veil separating him from reality. The flickering images dance across his face, each frame a fleeting memory in his secluded world. Lost in the past, Lawrence exists in a world of shadows and echoes, detached from the present. The room is filled with the melancholic aura of days gone by, each puff of smoke a fading dream. In his self-imposed isolation, Lawrence Kane is but a specter haunting his own memories. Lake Berryessa lies still under the moon, a mirror reflecting the night's haunting beauty. Silver light spills across the water, creating an otherworldly glow. A profound stillness blankets the scene, a serene yet unsettling calm. The lake's surface remains unbroken, a silent witness to the secrets it holds. The night air hangs heavy with an unspoken tension, a sense of something lurking beneath the serene facade. Within the confines of the forensics lab, scientists clad in sterile suits stand as silent sentinels, their forms illuminated by the cold glow of monitors. The air crackles with anticipation, thick with the weight of hope and the ghosts of unsolved mysteries. Meticulously, they pore over each strand, their focus unwavering in the relentless pursuit of a breakthrough. The hunt for a genetic link to the Zodiac killer intensifies, driven by the promise of unmasking a faceless evil. Each sequence holds a potential clue, each analysis a step closer to justice in this high-stakes game of genetic cat and mouse. The lab stands as a beacon of hope, a testament to the unwavering dedication to bring closure to a haunting legacy. Posey navigates the lively streets of San Francisco, her senses overwhelmed by its dynamic energy. She stops, her gaze drawn to the city's timeless architecture, as the weight of history envelops her. A profound realization washes over Posey as the city's past, present, and future converge in her awareness. A newfound sense of responsibility settles upon Posey, her expression reflecting a deep connection to the city. In the hushed archives, Posey slams the case file shut, the sound echoing her mounting frustration. The weight of unsolved mysteries presses down, a palpable burden in the air. Frustration lingers, a visible shadow crossing her determined face. Yet, beneath the surface, a flicker of accomplishment begins to ignite. The quiet archives hold her silent victory, a small triumph amidst the unsolved. In the heart of the unsolved, Posey finds a spark of hope, a promise of answers yet to come. The sun begins its descent over the San Francisco Bay Area, as the sky transforms into a canvas of fiery hues. Golden light bathes the city, highlighting the majestic skyline against the radiant backdrop. The air hangs still as the vibrant colors deepen, creating a panorama of breathtaking beauty. The scene unfolds in a symphony of light and shadow, inspiring awe and wonder. The sunset's radiant glow infuses the landscape with a sense of profound inspiration and tranquility. In the vibrant coffee shop, Posey sits absorbed at her table, bathed in a sunlight. She leans forward, pen in hand, her brow furrowed as she immerses herself in reflection. A moment of quiet reflection washes over Posey. A faint smile graces her lips, a silent acknowledgement of her experiences. With a serene expression, Posey speaks. "I am grateful for the opportunity to have investigated the Zodiac killer case." In the tranquil embrace of the cemetery, sunlight filters through the ancient trees, casting a gentle glow upon Posey. With tender care, Posey arranges a bouquet of vibrant wildflowers, her face a canvas of silent promises. A solemn vow etches itself onto Posey's face as she honors the departed, promising eternal remembrance. The wind whispers through the headstones, carrying echoes of lives lost and memories cherished, as Posey's silent tribute lingers in the air. Posey emerges from the museum, her face etched with newfound understanding. A wave of compassion washes over her, reflecting the weight of the stories she has absorbed. She pauses, the weight of empathy settling upon her. Her thoughts linger on the victims, their memories now honored through her understanding. Posey steps away from the museum, carrying the weight of their stories with grace. Against the backdrop of the majestic Golden Gate Bridge, Posey prepares to confront the future. The set of her jaw speaks of unwavering resolve. Determination etches itself onto her face, a map of future triumphs. She is ready to stride into the world, prepared to leave her mark. With newfound determination, Posey begins to walk away from the bridge. Each step is a declaration, a promise of the difference she intends to make. Under harsh fluorescent lights, the police station buzzes with relentless activity, each detective a beacon of resolve in the night. Desks overflow with the chaos of unsolved cases, each file a silent testament to the city's shadowed corners. The stale scent of cigarettes lingers in the air, a constant reminder of the long hours and unwavering commitment to justice. Faces etched with exhaustion, they remain steadfast, each detective determined to bring solace to the victims and their families. The Zodiac killer case looms, an unsolved enigma, casting a long shadow over the station's relentless pursuit of truth. In the heart of San Francisco, a dense fog descends, dimming the city's vibrant lights into ghostly halos. A solitary figure emerges from the swirling mist, their path shrouded in shadow and mystery. The fog thickens, swallowing the figure's form as they journey deeper into the night's embrace. Their presence fades, leaving behind only the echoing silence and the lingering mystery of their purpose. The street remains eerily quiet, swallowed by an unsettling fog that obscures the truth. Inside his dimly lit home, Arthur Lee Allen's enigmatic smile hints at the secrets he guards within. The shadows dance around him, obscuring the depths of his thoughts. His eyes reflect a knowingness, a silent testament to the mysteries he harbors. Each glance reveals nothing, yet suggests everything. The secrets remain locked away, impenetrable behind his knowing smile. Lawrence Kane sits alone in his apartment, the glow of the television screen the only light in the room. Lost in the flickering images, he remains disconnected from reality. The old movies play on, a constant, comforting presence in his solitary world. Unaware and uncaring, he remains absorbed in the stories unfolding before him. Lake Berryessa at night, a mirror reflecting the dark sky, its depths concealing untold mysteries. The water's surface is undisturbed, holding its silent secrets. Beneath the tranquil surface, mysteries linger, unseen and unknown. The lake remains undisturbed, guarding its secrets from the world above. In the stillness of night, the lake silently holds its secrets, undisturbed by the world. The sterile air of the forensics lab hangs heavy, filled with the scent of chemicals and the hum of machinery. Scientists move with focused intensity, their white coats stark against the backdrop of complex equipment. Their faces, illuminated by the cold light, reflect an unwavering determination. A scientist leans intently over a microscope, eyes narrowed in concentration. Another scientist meticulously adjusts complex equipment, their movements precise and deliberate. The collective focus in the lab creates an atmosphere of intense purpose, each action driven by the pursuit of truth. Posey stands silhouetted against the expansive San Francisco skyline, a lone figure absorbing the city's vibrant energy. A wave of emotion washes over her face, her expression a complex blend of resolve and nostalgia as she reflects on her time in the city. The chilling puzzle of the Zodiac killer case etches itself into her memory, forever linking the city to the haunting investigation. Posey acknowledges the city's indelible mark on her soul, a silent promise to carry its stories with her as she moves forward. In the sterile glare of the news studio, a polished desk shines, setting the stage for grim revelations. Behind her, a screen flickers with haunting images, crime scenes, and cryptic symbols evoking a dark, unsolved puzzle. With measured gravity, the news anchor begins. The Zodiac killer case remains open, a chilling reminder of a reign of terror that gripped the Bay Area decades ago. She continues, her tone laced with unease. Despite countless leads and theories, the identity of the Zodiac remains a mystery, continuing to haunt investigators and the public alike. Under the radiant San Francisco sun, tourists unwittingly tread upon hallowed ground, their footsteps echoing through sites marked by the Zodiac killer's dark legacy. Cameras click, capturing not just the city's beauty, but the haunting echoes of a past that refuses to fade. A palpable sense of morbid curiosity lingers, as if the very air whispers tales of fascination and unease. Each snapshot is a testament to the enduring shadow, a reminder of a darkness that forever stains the sun-drenched streets. Within the library's walls, researchers are deeply engrossed, the weight of unsolved mysteries hanging heavy in the air. The air vibrates with anticipation as they pore over stacks of documents, each page a potential key to unlocking the Zodiac's secrets. Empty coffee cups and scattered notes bear witness to the relentless dedication poured into this daunting task. The library is a hive of focused energy, driven by the hope of deciphering the Zodiac killer's ciphers. They are hoping to finally unmask the infamous serial killer. The city of San Francisco is cloaked in an eerie darkness as night falls. Fog, thick and impenetrable, rolls in, obscuring the lights and drowning the streets in an eerie silence. The city's familiar landmarks fade into ghostly silhouettes, their forms barely visible through the heavy mist. A chilling reminder hangs in the air. The Zodiac killer's legacy endures, casting a long shadow over the city. The fog deepens, and the past remains, a haunting presence lurking in the city's darkened corners. Posey sits at her desk, the glow of the monitor casting a determined shadow across her face. The Zodiac killer case file lies open before her, a testament to countless hours of relentless investigation. Crime scene photos and cryptic ciphers scatter across the desk, each piece a silent challenge. A palpable sense of determination fills the room. a silent vow to unravel the mystery. The monitor glows brighter, reflecting in Posey's eyes as she digs deeper into the enigma. Amidst the vibrant chaos of San Francisco, Posey emerges, her presence a stark contrast to the surrounding shadows. She moves with purpose, a symbol of hope cutting through the urban maze. Each step she takes echoes with a silent promise of justice. The city's darkness seems to recoil from her unwavering light. Posey continues her journey through the city. Her unwavering presence offers a beacon of hope. In the dim light of her office, Posey is a silhouette of unwavering resolve. Stacks of files tower around her, a testament to her tireless efforts. Her brow furrows, a roadmap of dedication etched upon her face. The weight of unsolved mysteries fuels her unwavering gaze. Driven by a burning desire for justice, she delves deeper into the shadows. In the heart of San Francisco, bathed in sunlight, Posey stands tall, her face radiant with purpose. The city's vibrant energy surrounds her, a symphony of sights and sounds fueling her inner fire. She feels the warmth of the sun on her skin, a gentle reminder of the light she carries within. A profound sense of purpose washes over her. She is a beacon of hope, pushing back against the darkness. She is the embodiment of goodness, a force for change in a world yearning for light. With unwavering resolve, she steps forward, ready to illuminate the shadows and make a difference. The police station buzzes with renewed urgency as detectives gather around the Zodiac killer caseboard. Photos and cryptic symbols clutter the board, each piece a fragment of a decades-old puzzle. A map, pinned to the corkboard, marks potential crime scenes, each location a haunting reminder of the past. A fresh lead emerges, casting a glimmer of hope into the long unsolved mystery. The detectives lean in, their expressions a mix of determination and cautious optimism. The air crackles with anticipation as they prepare to chase down the new clue. San Francisco vanishes into a thick, impenetrable fog that rises from the bay, swallowing the city whole. Streetlights struggle to pierce the heavy gloom, casting a weak, yellowish glow that barely holds back the darkness. Moisture hangs heavy in the air, clinging like a shroud, saturating every surface with a palpable chill. The legend of the Zodiac killer haunts the fog-laden streets, an invisible specter woven into the very fabric of San Francisco. An eerie silence descends, broken only by the distant, muffled sounds of the city struggling beneath the oppressive fog. The city's landmarks fade into ghostly silhouettes, their forms blurred and indistinct against the swirling gray. In Arthur Lee Allen's cluttered home, an oppressive atmosphere of disarray hangs heavy. A weathered detective enters the chaotic living room, his gaze sweeping across the scene. Amidst towering bookshelves and haphazard stacks of papers, the detective begins his methodical search. His gloved hands disturb the placid disorder, seeking a connection between Arthur Lee Allen and the infamous Zodiac killer. Each touch is measured, each glance deliberate, as he tirelessly seeks the elusive clue. Sunbeams cut through the dimness of Lawrence Kane's apartment, illuminating the strained silence between him and Detective Johnson. Detective Johnson's gaze remains fixed as he presses Kane. "Mr. Kane, we're just trying to clear up a few inconsistencies in your timeline. Specifically, the nights of the Zodiac killings." Lawrence Kane shifts uneasily, his intense eyes betraying his nervousness as he replies, "I've told you, Detective. I was home, alone." Detective Johnson's skepticism hangs heavy in the air. "No one can corroborate that?" Kane's voice wavers slightly as he confesses. I keep to myself. Always have." Detective Johnson's tone turns pointed. "We found some interesting things in your storage unit, Mr. Kane. Cryptography books, coded messages, things that would interest someone like the Zodiac." The relentless sun beats down on Lake Berryessa as a determined search team meticulously combs the rugged terrain. Every shadow, every crevice is scrutinized in the desperate hunt for a forgotten clue. The air crackles with tension as they move with grim determination, seeking any fragment of evidence. Each step forward is a testament to their unwavering commitment to crack the Zodiac killer case. Beneath the sterile glow of fluorescent lights, The forensics lab buzzes with the quiet intensity of scientific pursuit. With meticulous care, they handle the blood-stained fabric, each movement precise and deliberate. The lab hums with the sound of advanced machinery, each beep and whir a testament to the intricate process unfolding. I stare intently at the monitor, consumed by the hope that this analysis will finally unlock the secrets of a decades-old mystery. Posey stands silhouetted against the vast expanse of San Francisco, her figure poised and resolute. The wind whispers through her hair as Posey's gaze sweeps across the city, absorbing its energy. Her expression hardens with resolve, reflecting the unbreakable spirit of the city below. With newfound purpose, Posey embraces the challenge, ready to carve her path through the vibrant tapestry of San Francisco. Posey sits at her desk, a fortress of files and clippings surrounding her, each a silent testament to the Zodiac killer case. The sudden ring of the phone pierces the quiet tension of the office. Her eyes widen with a spark of hope as she lifts the receiver. Listening intently, Posey's face begins to glow with a hopeful smile. A hopeful smile spreads across Posey's face, a silent dawn breaking through the darkness of the case. The phone remains pressed to her ear, the harbinger of a potential breakthrough. Amidst the vibrant chaos of San Francisco, Posey drives with unrelenting determination, her focus sharp against the city's iconic skyline. Each turn through the labyrinthine streets brings Posey closer to unraveling the mystery surrounding the Zodiac killer case. The car weaves through traffic as Posey resolutely follows up on the latest lead, undeterred by the city's bustling energy. The city blurs around her as she closes in on the next piece of the puzzle. In the cozy confines of a bustling coffee shop, Posey sits poised, her fingers wrapped around a steaming cup. Across from her, a contact lurks in shadow, their words painting secrets in the air. Posey leans in, her pen dancing feverishly across a notepad, capturing every whispered confidence. The hushed tones of the contact weave a web of intrigue, pulling Posey deeper into the unknown. Amidst the vibrant tapestry of San Francisco's nightlights, Posey stands as a solitary figure. The cool night air carries the city's distant hum, a symphony of anticipation. She remains still, a statue of patience etched against the urban backdrop. Her posture conveys both unwavering focus and simmering intensity. Each breath is measured, each moment a calculated pause in the night's grand design. She waits, a hunter poised on the edge of the city's sprawling wilderness. Posey sits amidst a storm of papers, his desk a battlefield of unsolved mysteries. He lifts a photo of a cipher, his gaze intense as he seeks a connection. Comparing the cipher to a letter, his brow furrows with the weight of his deductions. With a red marker, Posey connects the dots on the map, each line a step closer to the truth. Muttering to himself, Posey weaves a complex theory, each word a thread in the grand design. Posey is piecing together a complex theory. Amidst the vibrant chaos of San Francisco, Posey stands firm, ready to confront a suspect. The iconic cable cars clang, and the salty air intensifies the tension as Posey declares, "I know who you are. You're the Zodiac killer." The suspect retorts, denying the accusation. "That's absurd. I'm not who you think I am." The bustling city fades as the intensity of the confrontation escalates. The courtroom is electric with anticipation as reporters scramble, their cameras primed to capture every moment. Spectators crane their necks, eager to witness the unfolding drama. Posey, pale yet resolute, steps into the spotlight as she takes the stand. All eyes converge on Posey as the trial of the infamous Zodiac killer commences. The courtroom holds its breath, every gaze fixed on Posey, ready to begin. Posey emerges from the courthouse, the weight of the trial lifting from her shoulders. A wave of profound relief washes over her, erasing the tension that had etched itself onto her face. The corners of her mouth lift slightly as satisfaction begins to bloom, painting her face with a newfound serenity. The weight of her trials has been lifted, replaced by a sense of accomplishment. Justice has been served, and a chapter of her life closes. She steps forward, ready to embrace a future unburdened by the past. In the solemn quiet of her office, Posey closes the Zodiac killer case file. A deep resignation washes over her face, mirroring the heavy burden of an unsolved case. Each line on her face tells a story of relentless pursuit and unyielding dedication. She knows she has exhausted every lead, every possibility. The weight of justice unserved settles heavily on her shoulders. In the radiant glow of the San Francisco sunset, Posey emerges as a beacon of hope. She walks forward, her silhouette a symbol of justice against the darkening world. Each step is a promise, an unwavering dedication to the fight for what is right. She knows her journey is far from over, that darkness still lingers. Yet, with unwavering resolve, she continues her march towards justice. Posey strides on, a solitary figure against the vibrant sky, her mission eternal.